So I'm a morning person. I've always been a morning person. I have a lot of things that I have to do in one day. My belief is that if I can get myself right, if I can overcome myself at the beginning of the day, everybody else is easy. So I allow for 2 hours every morning. Doesn't mean I necessarily take 2 hours, but I like the morning where everybody's asleep. I'm early riser. I get in my think box. It's really important. I pace. I move around. I get okay. I think about the obvious things. Okay, I look at my calendar. I get all that taken care of. Okay, this, that, the other thing. I get all that worked out, and then it is really me sitting down and doing the work. My goal is to be the example, really, of everything that I teach. So I have to lead by example, and I think experience is the greatest professor. So I'm gonna step into. We interface with the world. I have lots of Zoom calls, lots of meetings, lots of things to learn. But really, my morning practice is getting myself ready for my day. How am I going to face unexpected things? How long am I going to emotionally react for if I react? I mean, it's not that you react. The question is, how long are you going to keep that going, right?
Got it.
Yeah. So then there's things I'm working on with myself, that I always want to unlearn and relearn,
Is this more, are you using a meditative practice or writing practice?
No. The morning, the first part, the think box of just looking at my day is that's the knowns.
That's analytical, if you will.
That's the knowns. That's just, okay. I can go through that very quickly. Then I'll say, okay, when I get done, I'm going to have to read this stuff just to get ready. Yep. Or someone's going to brief me on it and I'll get ready.
Okay.
But then there's Joe Dispenza on the journey, right? How do I want to be? One day, one lifetime.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can. Let me see if I can embody this person. Let me see if I can keep my energy up. Let me see if I can stay in my heart. Let me see if I can really be present and considerate and kind. And then the rest of the day, I'm serving. The rest of the day, I'm busy. And my ambition is to be able to maintain that modified state of mind and body my entire day. Only for the simple reason that I want the synchronicity. I want the weird opportunity. I want the unusual thing that cause me to go, did I really create that? Am I somehow in the creative process here, instead of being the victim of my life, that person, that circumstance is actually controlling my feelings and thoughts and ultimately my behaviors. That's a program, right? So I want to switch from that mode into being the creator. So I got to get in the state where I can create. And that means sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. And sometimes it takes me like almost an hour to get beyond myself, but I'm not going to get up until I'm that person. And I don't care if I run over. It's just, in the light of all eternity, that's worth it to me, right? So,
very cool.
So I allow for those 2 hours. Sometimes the whole entire 2 hours I'm inward. And other times I fall into the fold and, it's like you said, you're there and you just want to elongate the moment. And you don't do anything except, I always say, memorize this feeling. Dude, memorize this feeling. Memorize it. Bring it up. Keep remembering this feeling. This is who you are, right? So when I open my eyes and I do that, my day's differently than when I don't. And I like the synchronicities. I like the unknown experiences because it proves to me that I am the creator of my life. At the end of my day, it's always the same question. How'd you do, dude? Like, how did you do today? Like, when did you fall from grace? What person, what circumstance? When did you lose it? When did you go unconscious? Then, of course, the next question is, new day, tomorrow. How are you going to think different? How are you going to behave differently in that same circumstance? Another shot at it, Joe Dispenza. What would you do? And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to look it up and find out what would somebody somewhere sometime must have faced this, and how did they do it? So let me just learn that, and then let me integrate that into my evolution, right? Because what I want to do is I just want to make steady strides in my own evolution, and sometimes I work on things for months, but I know I know that when I change, my life changes. I mean, I know that. Nothing changes in our life until we change, right? So again, if I could work with it, if it takes me 2 months to get there, it's always worth the effort.